in your coffin.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Hey there, I'm your host, Cookie, and I know what you're thinking, because I have psychic powers.
All right, what am I thinking? Go.
Just you? Great. Looks like I'll have to do all the heavy lifting. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Reformed Robots Housecleaning Company. They've been
What?
reprogrammed
Is this
to
the,
do
like,
no harm
post-Detroit
and to do
company or something?
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor to get prizes and cash. All right, we're taking off. First question, a brief history of time. Suppose Stephen Hawking opens up an upscale grocery competitor to Whole Foods named Black Hole Foods. Which statement would be true about his new store? Dairy products would freeze instantaneously, carts couldn't escape the mass of the parking lot.
A black hole is a collapsed star that is so massive nothing can escape it. Not light or shopping carts.
That's right, Stephen. Everything around a black hole just disappears. Just like your paycheck when you shop at Whole Foods.
Ha, ha, he, ha.
Thank you, Stephen.
All right, that's pretty funny. Funnier than any like cameo that
This
Stephen
one's
Hawking did
known
on The Big
as
Bang Theory.
Question number 5. A lot of people consider Lou Bega to be a one-hit wonder with his song Mambo No. 5, but I have to disagree. It's only been a little over a decade since the song came out, people. There's still plenty of time for him to have another hit that sounds vaguely like his first. So, if Lou Bega wrote a song about all the dancing girls he met in Brazil, what would it be called? Cha-Cha No. 5, Salsa No. 5,
Oh, wait, number
Samba
4 is the wrong
5,
answer to the
or
game.
Rumba? Want to see the answer? The samba was developed in Brazil in the 19th century. So the next time you go to Lowe's, be nice to the cashier, because he may just have another hit on the way. No, this would be the robot vacuum dance, and this robot isn't going to help you. But you know what robot will? A reformed evil robot, just like the one you won from the Reformed Robots Housecleaning Company. The only mind they'll be blowing is your figurative one due to their exemplary
Why didn't they remove
service.
like the guns and
Today's
stuff?
wrong answer of the game earns you $4,000. Enjoy.
Probably because it was easy to see.
Why not try? I go nuts for A&E TV. Which animated animal would not appear on an episode of Hoarders? Secret Squirrel, Woody Woodpecker, Nemo, or Alvin, Simon, and Theodore?
Not sure I answered the question, but I think the answer is Nemo, because, you know, he's a fish.
A clownfish does not hoard its food, but instead eats the leftovers of the anemone it lives with. Another misconception about clownfish, they're not particularly funny, not even for a fish. Here's a good one. The Ministry of Silly Books, and it's a this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's a Pulitzer Prize winner for fiction since 1980,
Yuck.
or a Monty Python comedy sketch. If it won
Double
a
yuck.
Pulitzer, press the number 1. If it's performed by Python, press the number 2. Or we could just get started.
Let's roll!
Breathing lessons. How not to be seen. A good scent from a strange mountain.
Ah, damn it.
Cheese shop. Tinkers. Hitler in England. Argument clinic.
Ah, so close.
This reminds me of my favorite Python sketch, Confuse a Cat. Except you got confused a little, not a cat. And also there were
Meow.
trivia questions.
Thank you.
Then there's the famous Monty Python sketch, The Fish Slapping Dance, which is based, of course, on the classic novel Moby Dick.
You say so, man.
Let's try. Warning, high fructose corn syrup. Say the U.S. Department of Homeland Security takes a Mountain Dew Code Red taste test. If they respond as if the Homeland Security advisory system is at threat level red, what will they say? So good it's dangerous. It quenches a severe thirst. The taste is extreme. Or
I think the answer is
energy boost
severe.
gets you the color red in the Homeland Security advisory system means the nation is facing a severe threat. Just remember, kids, if your urine looks like Mountain Dew, you're fine. If your urine looks like Mountain Dew, code red, see a doctor immediately.
I mean, yeah, that's solid advice.
That's the end of round 1. And you should be very proud of that score, because I'm not.
Well, it's 10 grand.
Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. Okay, here it comes.
Speaking of robots.
Here's one for you. Tabloid math. If a back issue of Us Weekly featured the headline, John plus Kate plus 8 minus John, what would the exclamation point represent? Pi, logarithm, factorial, or imaginary number?
I have no clue, so I'm actually have no idea. So I'm gonna wait for that number to get very, very small. And then I'm gonna pick factorial.
Time's running out. An exclamation point is the symbol used
that's
for
right.
the mathematical term
Yeah!
factorial, which equals John multiplied by John minus 1 multiplied by John minus 2, etc., until you get to 0. So if John equals 4, John factorial would be 4 times 3 times 2
factorials.
times 1, which equals another number. You figure it out. I hated that show. It made me want to square root John and Kate right in their asymptotes. Open wide for, I can't find my fingers, but Nathan Fillion is a giant. Well, it happened again. I ate a 2-pound Chipotle burrito and watched a movie right before I went to sleep, which of course caused me to have a crazy dream. I dreamt that I became this slave and had to fight against a series of opponents in front of hundreds of people.
Is this Gladiator?
Several men, and even had to fight larger versions of my cats, Mayonnaise and Poopsie. It broke my heart, but I had to slay them. And afterwards, I was all mad and was like, is everybody enjoying this? Finally, my last opponent was the person who enslaved me to begin with. And guess what? It was my mom. Once I defeated her, the dream ended with me dreaming about my former life. It was so weird. What movie was I watching? 300? Spartacus?
No, it's Gladiator.
Alexander? Yep. I was watching Gladiator. And this
That was a pretty
burrito isn't
easy
that
one.
bad. I'm so glad I didn't really kill you, Poopsie. Come here, give Poppy a kiss. Oh! I love you too, you see?
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
How about I miss microfiche? If you were doing research online, which of the following would you be unable to find? Wikipedia's entry on Wikipedia, Encyclopedia Britannica's entry on Encyclopedia
old.
Britannica, Merriam-Webster's entry on Merriam-Webster, or Urban Dictionary's entry on Urban Dictionary?
Pretty sure it's
Wikipedia has an entry on Wikipedia,
Yep.
Britannica has an entry on Britannica, and Urban Dictionary has several entries on Urban Dictionary. But the Merriam-Webster Dictionary isn't that self-referential.
had a feeling they weren't
gullible
cool
isn't
like
in
that.
The dictionary either. That's a good one.
Boop.
Next up, Strike Lee.
This is a Stan Lee question?
Malcolm X were still alive and he decided to go bowling. It could happen. If Malcolm X were to bowl a turkey, what would be displayed on his lane's computer
Triple
screen?
X?
Malcolm X, XX, Malcolm X, ///. A turkey is when a player bowls 3 consecutive strikes, and X means strike. And if you think those rental bowling shoes are sanitary, you've been hoodwinked. You've been had. You've been took. You've been led astray, run amok. You've been bamboozled.
Oh, wait, wrong time of the year.
Hold me, never let me go.
For the record, the triple slash means 3 spares in a row.
Try this on for size. My feet are smelling. Hey, you know those groundbreakingly clever Dr. Scholl's commercials where everyone's gelling with words that rhyme with gellin', like Magellan? Ha! Woohoo! Those are some classic clever commercials. I tell you, I could listen to words that rhyme with Jellin all day. If you were Jellin near the Strait of Magellan, what might you be yelling? Check my Central American seaside.
Where's the Strait of
dwelling.
Magellan?
Try these Australian beach drinks I'm selling. My African coastal sunburn stopped swelling. Or
I think
I'm
it's
doing
South
some
Africa- or
American
South
shore
America, bleh.
seashelling. At the bottom tip of South America, the Strait of Magellan
Nice.
runs through Chile. It's where Magellan went say-yelling. His trip ended tragically when his feet, unprotected by Dr. Scholl's gel inserts, became inflamed and fell off. True story.
Okay, well, let's rock this.
Brace yourself for the attack. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Facial hair makes the man. Let's do this in style.
Interesting. Santa Claus has a big beard. I can't believe that's actually what we're doing. Oh, shoot. Why didn't it work? There we go. I guess it's fine because it was wrong, but the button didn't work. Wolverine is just furry all over. Or not. Alright, what is Mark Twain? Actually, it probably was a handlebar mustache, wasn't it? Or no, handlebar's a big one. What? Oh man. Homer Simpson. Fine. I'm gonna lose. That's okay. Howie Mandel. There. John Waters is a pencil, I think. There it is. Oh, Splinter's got that like floofy thing, whatever that's called. That! Yeah, that looks weird. Alright, Wolverine. I guess I'm not getting right. Oh, no, there it is! Okay. Mark Twain. There we go. Homer is, I guess is he the Shadow Man? There we go. I wouldn't know. I don't watch The Simpsons. And don't plan to.
There it is!
My score is getting progressively sadder.
Hey, that was pretty damn good. I must admit, you did better on this episode than most people, which sounds pretty impressive until you remember that most people are morons. See you later. You don't know Jack!
Okay, can you have an outro that doesn't make me think of 2016 again? Thank you.
Extremely secretive and expensive government research suggests that cats like gum. More on that tonight.
Yellow? Tired of straining your eyes reading the yellow pages? Hate carrying around all that heavy paper?